guys, and welcome back to my channel. I know I haven't been posting in such a long time, but I'm finally back with the plan with me of the first week of August. And because August is my birth month, we will be doing all weekly kits will be birthday themed for this year, which is pretty fun. And the first kit for this week that I have is from Plannerface, and it's her Celebrate kit. And I'm just gonna run through the kit. Real quick because I haven't shown it in the haul. So basically we have the full boxes right here. Then we have the deco, the hat, date covers, a weekend banner, and some functional stuff. We have half boxes, circle icons, weekly checklists, flags, and all of that kind of stuff. Then we have the headers, the little things, and hydration trackers and stuff like that. Then we have the full box ombre checklists and flags. And then we have the bottom washi and the cut washi strips, which we will actually start with this week. So I'm a little bit out of breath already. It kind of feels weird to get back into planning after a couple of weeks of planning on my own. I feel like it's always weird to come back to filming yourself plan. But there's a lot I kind of haven't told you about, I think. I don't think I mentioned before that I have a new internship now. I know that I tried to film a couple of videos in between and they all turned out pretty shitty, so I never uploaded them, and I think I talked about my internship there. But basically I work in management now for the next 4 months, so that is actually pretty fun. So I'm excited about that. I'm gonna put the Celebrate box on August the 1st, which is actually today, because it's my mom's birthday today. So this is actually really fitting that her birthday is in August too. I'm just gonna move these sheets because I can't turn my planner. And then we'll just go from there, I think. So maybe before that I'm gonna do that box, and I'm just gonna put down the full boxes and probably put down the full box checklist across the top and put down all of the headers. And while I do that, I will continue rambling on. So I started my new internship on the 11th of July. So the funny thing is, I went into the company to give them my job application on Monday, and I had like a job interview, kind of, not really. It was like 10 minutes of me talking to one of the people there, and then they said they would call me if they talked to the guy managing the marketing department because he was in a meeting right now. And I thought, yeah, well, okay, that's fine. And then I went home, and I was on the bus home. I wasn't even home yet. So like 15 minutes later, they called me and they said that I should come in the next day at 10 a.m. And I was like, yeah, wow, I asked the lady who I talked to, I said, yeah, that's a job interview then, right? And she said, like, no, dear, that's your first work day. And I was like, oh, what the fuck is going on? Because I just swear, I'm so sorry, guys, I didn't mean to do that. But basically, I didn't think I would get a new internship this quick, like bringing away my job application on Monday and getting to work on Tuesday. But that's basically what happened. So since then I have been a little bit more busy than before again, which kind of sucks sometimes, but oh well. I'm really glad that I did get another internship so soon, because I really didn't think I would. So I'm really happy about that. And so far it has been so much fun. Of course, sometimes it's a little bit like you get to do as an intern, you get to do the things that aren't as fun. So one week I walked to the convenience store next doors like every single day because somebody asked me to get them something, which that kind of wasn't that fun, to be honest. But besides that, it has been really fun, and my boss has been super, super kind, and I'm really glad that I work under him because he's super nice. He's really chill. So I come in at 10 a.m. always, and the first thing he says to me is like, get yourself some coffee and chill. And I'm always like, yeah, I kind of need to work. And he's like, yeah, but you can get coffee first. So he's really cool. And that's what I like about him a lot, I think. He's a really, really cool boss. So I have a really cool boss, which is nice. And, oh, by the way, the thing on my hand, you're probably wondering about that. Well, maybe you aren't, I don't know. But I am apparently too stupid to cut bread. So I'm just gonna flip that. That is annoying. So last week on Tuesday morning, I tried to cut myself a piece of bread so I could take it to work with me, have something to eat there. And I was watching a YouTube video at the same time, which was pretty stupid, to be honest. So never do that. Kids, never do that. It did not work well. So I concentrated more on the YouTube video than I did on the cutting, and I cut straight into my hand. And what's really, really sad is that I didn't even cut through the bread. So I didn't even manage to cut the bread. I cut right into my hand, and that was it for me. And to be honest, I'm pretty prone to hurting myself. It happens quite a lot with me. So I didn't think much about it, and I thought, yeah, it's gonna stop bleeding in a little bit, and it didn't stop. So I went to my doctor's office, and the doctor looked at me and he was like, yeah, well, you need to go to the hospital and get stitches in your hand. And honestly, I didn't think it would be that bad. And even if it was that bad, I thought my normal doctor could just patch me up. But apparently he couldn't. So I needed to actually go to the hospital. And he was really concerned about getting there fast. So I had to call my best friend and wake her up on her free day and be like, yeah, can you drive me to the hospital? I kind of need to get my hand stitched. And she was not amused at all. She said like, oh my god, what did you do? And it sounded a little stupid when I said to her like, yeah, I tried to cut bread. But okay, she drove me to the hospital, and the people at the hospital were really nice too. They were a little weirded out, I think, because they looked at me like, what did you do? And I said like, I tried to cut bread. And the doctor looked at me like, who the hell do you think you're talking to? I'm a doctor. So he looked at me like I was stupid or something, to be honest. But oh well, he patched my hand up, and that's what really was important. But that happened on Tuesday last week, and I was... they give you those shots, I can't remember the name right now, so that you don't feel anything. What do you call that? I can't remember. Anyways, they did that to my hand, and when I called in to work after the hospital, I didn't think that it would hurt a lot, because it didn't hurt after the hospital, and it didn't really hurt that much before either, when it was still bleeding. So I called in and I said that I would probably be back the next day, so on Wednesday. And after everything died down, and the feeling when you can feel anything in your hand again, it started to hurt so bad that I went to the doctor the next morning and told him that it hurts and that I couldn't go to work. And he said that I should stay home for the rest of the week then. So last week I only worked for 1 day, which is a new record, I think, for me. But, well, I couldn't help it. It was really, really hurting. So, yes, that was fun. So I was pretty much absent from anything that week because I couldn't really move my thumb all too well because the cut is right here and the stitches are still in, so I still keep the band-aid on it and everything because I don't want to get dirt into the wound because it's still kind of fresh. I feel like it still hurts a lot sometimes when I try to lift myself up with the help of my hand, which is a really stupid thing to do when you have stitches in your hand. Let me just tell you that it hurts like a lot. And I'm not even kidding. So I have that all down. So let's move on to the sidebar. I have already put down this full box. So next up, let's put down both of these habit trackers, if I can pick them up. And I will put these down below the full box. That looks nice. And then we are going to take a piece of washi. Actually, I think we're gonna take 2 pieces of washi because I don't have that much else that I want to put in the sidebar. So let's just use a lot of beautiful washi tape instead. Because it's not really that helpful to have a lot of space there and not know what to do with it. So let's rather do that. And I will probably layer a header on top of that. But first of all, I want to get this weekly ombre box. And I think that's actually a little bit crooked, but I don't really care right now. And I'm going to use this work header, which coincidentally is the same color as the checklist, which I really like. And then we're just going to use a little bit more washi right at the bottom. The same washi that I used up there, I'm going to just use it up. Because I don't know what I would use these little strips for instead, and that is not nice at all. I don't even know if you guys can see right now. Let me just check that. Yes, I think you can see, or you were able to see that. And then we're going to take half box, and I think we're just gonna take a plain one. And that does come up to maybe that line. Okay, and then we need some more washi tape. And I'm really feeling the blues, like always. I like blues a lot. And that didn't work out well. And that didn't work out well either. Like, how the hell? Why can I not stack washi today? And I'm sorry I'm cursing so much. It kind of is a habit of mine that I was usually able to control on camera, but right now it is not working so well. Probably because I just came home from work. And yes, that looks nice. So I can write a nice little something on that thing. And then I need flags for these babies right there. And there are actually no smaller ones in this kit because this is a pretty old kit from Plannerface. And I think she actually has reformatted a little bit since then. I'm not entirely sure right now because I can't think after I came home from work. So I'm just going to use these bigger ones. I don't really mind that. And I'm just going to cut off the excess. And I'm just going to do the other side too, because if I don't, I will actually forget that I didn't do the other side. And I will just have one flag. And I don't really care that it covers up that Sunday because I am going to use the day it covers. which is actually what I'm gonna do next. So I'm gonna do the date covers and I will be back in just a second. So all of the basics are down now, so let's just work on the day-by-day planning. So yesterday my mom and me actually went grocery shopping, which is a little weird because we usually don't do that on Mondays, but she had some things she wanted to bring to work today for her co-workers, like candy and stuff like that. So I am just going to use, I think, this pink shopping card. It is gold foiled and it's from simplywatercolorCO, and I'm going to put it on nothing actually because there's nothing else we did, so I'm just going to use the white space. And then today it's my mom's birthday, so I want to use one of these cakes, and I'm just wondering which one she would like the most, and I think it's actually this one. But this one is all over the whole like bottom washi and stuff, so maybe I'm just gonna use, I don't want to use a really big one, but maybe I'm just gonna use this one. This looks really nice. And I'm just gonna write in that it's her birthday. And that's it for today. On Wednesday there is a video going live. It's going to be this video. At least I hope it's going to be live on Wednesday. You never know with me. But I think I'm gonna use a pattern flag for that on the bottom of my today box. And then I am gonna put one of these hearts by filofabulouss on top, and I think I want to use the blue. The blue seems to be my most favorite of them, and I can't pick it up for some reason because it is not working with me. That looks nice. And then also on Wednesday my best friend has her day off, so I want to ask her if we want to do some stuff together, so I'm just going to take a half box for that. And I'm going to put in, first of all, this little thingy, and then a coffee cup, also by filofabulouss. And I'm just going to put the coffee cup and then put that piece of deco right on top. So that is Monday through Wednesday, and then let's flip. And on Thursday there is nothing going on so far that I know of, which I normally don't really get informed about my plans that early, which is nice, I know. On Friday, actually the stitches get taken out of my hand, which I'm really glad about, because I'm not all too happy with them. So let me think. Is there an icon in this kit that I could use for that? There actually isn't, but I pulled out one. I just really forgot about that. I pulled out these ones by Linniz Planner, and since the appointment label is pink, I think I'm gonna use one of these light blue stethoscopes, which looks nice. And then also on Friday I have an appointment after work that day, so I'm gonna use a half box. And I'm just gonna then use, also from simplywatercolorCO, I have the blue foil icons, but I'm just thinking I do have the clock left on the sheet from like the hot pink, and I think that will actually match quite well with the pink right here. So I'm gonna put that, actually maybe I'm just gonna put that on a flag. Am I gonna put that on a flag? I'm not sure right now. Let me see. Let me see. I think I'm gonna put it on a flag. I think it looks nice that way, and that is totally crooked. Great. I think that's a little bit better now, but now the clock's crooked, but that is all right. My icons are never all too straight anyways. So next up, let me put down the weekend banner, and I think I'm just going to put it on top of the to-do things, the first heart or something like that, because I never really have too many to-dos anyways, and I'm just trying to see so that I can cover up. No, that doesn't work. I wanted to cover up the heart, but maybe I just need to go a little bit lower than. That is super crooked. I thought I would be okay with that, but I'm honestly not. Maybe I'm just gonna do it like that and not really care that that heart is showing. That will probably bother me later. Or I'm just gonna put it, oh, I really like Plannerface paper, it's so nice. I'm just gonna put the weekend banner down on top of these boxes. Because there's not a saying or anything on them, so that will do fine, and I actually like that better. So let's see. Do I have anything planned for the weekend? I don't think I do, and I think that whole half box is just really crooked, which is annoying the hell out of me. So that is better. So the only thing I have going on the weekend is that I don't want to do anything. So I'm gonna take this little bundled up Jungkook from BTS from paperkumaco, and I think I just ripped it, which is absolutely great. I love ripping my stickers. So I'm gonna put that one right here, and look how, oops, I didn't mean to put it down that crooked, no. I'm gonna put it down off to the side, and then I have also from paperkumaco these me time stickers. I'm just gonna put it a little bit next to him. And that is also crooked. Ugh, goodness gracious. Get your shit together, girl. And my mom just came home, just a second. Okay, so I'm back and I'm pretty much done. Besides that, I want to place a little bit like of the smallerish deco pieces around the spread, and that is too big, that doesn't fit there, which is great. So I'm just going to put the little one, and then we can put this one right here. And the other thing, and what's nice is I just talked to my mom, and we're actually going out for dinner just when I'm done filming this, because as I mentioned before, it's her birthday, and I'm really excited because I do really like the restaurant we will be going to. Well, my mom likes it too, otherwise we wouldn't be going to it, but I think you understand what I mean. And I'm excited. I think I already said that, but I'm excited. And I don't think you were able to see what I was doing the whole time, which is great. Always, always, always great. And I just have one tiny little flower left. I think I will put that on the work header. So right now I will just quickly fill in everything, and I will be right back again. So I filled everything in that I could fill in so far, which is always not a lot, but it will get better once the week progresses. And I just realized that I actually forgot that there is another video going live on Sunday. Hopefully there is. I have been pretty bad with it the last weeks, but I'm trying to get back into my usual upload routine. So I'm gonna grab the hearts from Filofabulouss again, so this day gets a heart too. And then I have sticker bits sticking to my fingers, which is nice. And then I just really quickly want to show you what I have left of the kit, because her kits always come with a lot, in my opinion. So I have quite a lot left. I have one checkbox left and all of these check flags on the side, because I used the full box checklist this week. And then I used up all of the pattern for boxes. I have left most of like the bigger deco and these we have checklists. Then I have a lot of the sheet left, and actually I want to use one of these little hearts for my mom's birthday, and that looks stupid. Maybe I'm just gonna put it over the little heart I drew. That's pretty. Maybe I'm just gonna use the other one over the little heart I drew too. Make it look even cuter, like that. That's cute. So I have most of the sheet left. I have used a lot of the headers because I don't think glitter headers for this kit were available. And then I have left all of the little things, and I have left a lot of the washi strips. So there's definitely enough for me to do like a personal spread with that, or what I use right now, my traveler's notebook. So I have definitely enough left for that. And I do hope that you enjoyed this video, and join me again next week, so you will see my actual birthday week, because my birthday is on the 12th. So we will have another like 1, 2, 3 birthday spreads in this planner. So I hope you will stick along for the journey. Till then.